are our cans at? Where are cans at?
We
Oh
dropped
my
the
gosh!
ball.
Oh my da. Those were our cans. In case you missed it, those were our cans. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. All right. Well, welcome to the True Doing Podcast. Who we got here today? You absolutely hate being on camera, don't you, Nathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we moved Nathan back up to the front after a lot of emails.
Complaints?
No, actually, they really want you up front. Nobody ever gets to see you. And so,
I don't believe that at all.
literally, I got about 1,000 emails when we posted that last one with you up front. And there's people literally from India, shout out, to like Hong Kong and Australia.
They DM you and they're like, get 4,000 free followers if you contact
Yes.
me. Those accounts.
Something about I get a bank account if I help this Saudi prince out. So, welcome, Nathan and old Trent over there.
What's up?
What up, everyone?
Trent cut his mustache.
Trent did. Oh, see, today would have been a great day to have you
I know.
up front. You know, but Nathan's got a
Actually-
mustache. So
I don't have a mustache.
you do. You have a little Mexi stash. Look at that. Look at that sucker. It looks good.
Well,
It looks good. There's some people with.
I
really
didn't
bad
grow
ones.
facial hair till 26.
Wow, it's all right. I lost my real hair at like 22. So
Oh, dude, this chair I'm sitting on, I heard it pop.
we
That's my worst fear in life is to collapse a chair
Oui.
in front of people. Is it going to...
It's just us. No one online is saying it except the thousands of people watching. So, anyways, it is mid-December right now. This is actually going to be our final podcast of 2019. So we're going to take a little break. We got a lot of busy stuff coming up with Christmas or holidays for those who can't say Christmas. So we're just going to be busy and stuff. So we're going to take a break after this for a few weeks, maybe a few months. Maybe I'll never come back. But either way, it was good. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're getting ready for
The
Christmas. and all
6
that.
listeners are really going to miss us, man.
Well, the 6 people that watch us on YouTube, but the thousands that listen to us are going to be, you know.
No, what are the real numbers? Look, how many have we...
Oh, man, I
No,
don't even
can we
want to
let's share some real numbers.
Well, I guess this is our year in review. We're
Look,
going to do, so for
Those
this
6
week,
people want to know, right?
before we pull those up, this week is going to be a 2019 year in review for us personally, professionally.
Yeah, we're going to see how well this
Uh,
actually did.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh.
okay.
We've made...
This is
Wow, we've made
We've made $2.
268.
It's $2.68 is the total amount of money that this podcast has made.
Sponsors are paying us.
Yep.
I think this is. I don't know if this is. These stats are. Is this weekly or this? No. This
Oh,
is,
that says
this is-
weekly.
this is overall.
Oh,
I
okay.
think this might be weekly.
If you see the graph, it's a standard.
Graph.
Yeah.
Look at this
This
graph.
Is some solid. Some solid pie charts. Oh,
Our listeners are already bored.
This is so embarrassing.
Listeners are already bored. They're not even caring about this. We got a lot. All right, we got a lot of listeners. It totally jumped down from episode 1 though.
I think people were like, "Oh, dude, these guys, they're probably really funny," and then they just
then-
listened to the first one, which is probably our worst one, and they
Yeah,
were
and
like,
they're like,
we're
nah.
not gonna give this one
a
hard
chance." Good.
pass. It's all good. Where's our geographical area? Can we scroll down? Where are they?
Probably so many people.
"It's
out there.
100%
States?
in the United States."
Which was weird because I
Yeah, all your
I
friends
thought
from
we
India,
were gonna
huh?
be like
Yeah.
we got people from Washington. Oh, I know the one person from Washington.
Hold on, this
No,
is
that's
cool.
6%.
Texas, a few in New York. I know the New Yorkers. Colorado,
California,
Virginia.
Oklahoma, Minnesota, Georgia.
Dude, somebody from Missouri.
Wow. And New Jersey. That's got to be Joyce.
No, nobody. It says,
Oh, well, it's on there for a reason though.
wait, is that less than or
It's less than 1.
Tennessee? That's very interesting.
Wow.
Some rat at the base, some basement heard it. And
But these stats are skewed a little bit. Fake news, so it is in the thousands, but
So depending on what,
You know.
when we like start back up in January,
if
we might be in a new place because I'm moving.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because we have a green screen behind us.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
never
true.
gonna
Oh
know.
yeah, this is the first week we have the green screen.
No, it's not. It's real. This is a real background behind. We should just leave it green. Just post it green. The way it is.
There's nothing ever changed.
Yo, check out this green screen.
What do you want? What do you want to be behind us anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. The girls have just a black background with like their little font in the middle, but
Can you make it look like we're in an ice cream truck?
yeah, I mean, it's all about making the perspective look believable. Like, I looked up some pictures of newsrooms, and those are pretty fun to do, but it's
Oh,
hard to
dude.
get the perspective right. Like, the background is like way too big; it doesn't look real.
High school 9th grade simulcast. Oh, nice.
Heck yeah.
The fake
Dude.
fake news.
WC6 News.
You know,
Chargers
in
for life.
in 5th grade, they separated. We had like 2 classes, and our homeroom would go over to this other classroom for, I think it was history and maybe one other subject. So we had 2 classes that would switch. But at some point in the year, they split the class down. Like they mixed up the class, split it down the middle, and put all the blacks on one side and the white. I'm just kidding. No, they split up the class, and they did like a creative class and then an acting class. And I wanted to be in the creative class, and they didn't let me in there, man.
Were you reading that?
No.
Trent can't read, man. I don't think he knows how to read. He's totally reading a script. Dude,
Oh.
that was rough, man. Someone already canceled this podcast, and they
How many
chose.
people are
I'm
tuned
gonna go
out
back.
already?"
I'm going back to Joe Rogan. Like, this guy doesn't know how to read.
Oh my god. All right, so it's almost the end. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all? Sorry, we have to go back. Oh my gosh. Sorry to all you listeners. I know we get off track a lot, but that's what happens. What happens? So, anyways, it's the end of 2019.
Dude, you didn't even give
If
me a
you are-
chance to start telling the story. You just immediately started making looks at me.
Who did?
Nathan, man, he was like, "Where the hell is this going?"
Well,
Hold on.
well, would you like to tell it better again, Trent?
You didn't. Hold on.
Can we get the movie spoiler, like the cut to the chase version?
So
There's you look, man. You elaborate on too many details that don't.
So-
that don't.
dude, I'm a bad storyteller.
So I was on the way
man,
to
I know.
McDonald's, and I was in my mom's car, and she had a red station wagon at the time, and so we were driving down the street, and we turned left. Okay, you know how there's that light on Grayson, and like it only blinks for 3
Yeah,
seconds.
man.
So
Dude,
we were
I do
there.
not tell stories.
And
like
then-
that.
dude.
So yeah, we ended up going to McDonald's like 30 minutes later, and I got my chicken nuggets, and then yeah,
All right,
we
I'll
went
do
to
a better
McDonald's.
job. So they split the class up.
I'm already over it. I don't,
One class did like a news thing, kind of like, I mean, it would be the equivalent of a podcast.
there it is.
And I wanted to be in that class, but I got put in the acting
there,
class.
you're doing it, dude.
Dude, I don't know what other way to explain it, man.
Oh man. Just kidding. You tell stories well. You give us I can visualize what's happening, all right?
Well, good.
So anyways, it is the end of we're going to get back to this. It's the end of 2019. All right? It literally feels like it was just the beginning not that long ago. It's crazy. I feel like 1 year is going to go about 1 year. I just feel like I'm reading now. 1 year is going to go by fast. 2 years hopefully will go by faster. Shout out. But anyways, I don't know. It's been a good year. So we're going to talk about everything that happened this year. Professional, personal, what happened this year in the world and all that. And we're just going to recap 2019. So, Nathan, since you're our guest for the day.
I literally have to look back on my Instagram to.
Oh, that's
to
smart.
to
That's real
remember
smart. I'm gonna
what
do
I
that.
did.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull that up right now. I looked up 2019 Instagram. Stupid. All right. So, Instagram.com/thatguy named
Oh,
Dave.
dude, I did a bunch of stuff this year, man.
We did. There's a lot of stuff that happened this year. So we're gonna recap all that
you
here. And
you
so,
ate a bowl of strawberry. I remember that. I was asking you why you would spend so much money on a bowl of oatmeal at that place.
Yeah, I don't go there anymore. You called me a true berry picker.
Well, when you compare our body types and what we would do like in a village, I am not a hunter. I don't think I would be a hunter. I think that you and me would be the outcasts of the village that would be like assigned to pick berries and make baskets.
That's
Like, oh, you're going to make my sling for my arrows, you know, based on our body type. Abe looks like somebody, you know, he'd probably go with the pack of hunters, but he didn't really actually do the hunting because, you know,
Nah.
he was a little on the slower side.
what does that mean?
You know, like you stayed behind and held onto the gear.
Why would I do that?
I'm just saying, man, you don't look like the kind of guy that's going to go like stalk a moose and hunt it.
Abe, your horse would definitely disobey you. Like,
Yeah,
you
dude.
would be having major
Your horse is going to have
issues.
some lower back issues, dude.
Wow. Oh, 5 minutes with Nathan. Love it. Anyways.
I mean, it's not better than somebody who's picking berries.
no, it's all good, Nathan.
Oh,
you go ahead
we can't.
and you go ahead and share your 2019 thing like we were starting to do, Nathan. I want to hear what happened to you this year.
I had a good year.
What happened?
I played a lot of guitar.
Nuh-uh. That's so unlike you. God, the
I learned that maybe I'm a little too mean to you.
Yeah, you're kind of a dick. You're not a nice person. But keep going. Nathan. Explain your year.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all good.
No, we'll do it.
No.
No.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm sorry.
Well, we're talking about our year right now.
No.
You can apologize in private to me.
No, we're doing it live.
We're
It's-
not even live.
Is this something you're going to work on this next year?
It's something
Yeah,
that
what are
I'm
you gonna
gonna
work on this next year?
I'm super mean to you, dude.
Yeah, you are. We used to be really good friends.
I
What
know.
happened, man?
I just
Man,
sometimes I see you and I just start laughing, dude.
it's messed up.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that to people. It's not nice. People used to do that to you in middle school, so
Actually, nobody did it to me in middle
and you
school.
didn't like it. So we're just gonna
Dude, no way, dude. I
just
played
gonna
Van
cut-
Halen at
we're just gonna
the
cut that.
I played some Van Halen in middle school for like the talent show, and everybody loved me.
What happened at work for you?
Oh, I kind of got a different job.
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, now I don't really do. My job got easier. I'll say that.
Okay.
And then
Okay, the same way Trent gives way too many details, you give 0 details.
I mean,
Nathan.
I don't think anyone really cares though.
Well, that's why we're here. They want to know what's going on. What happened at work? What did you do, and now what do you do?
I do the same thing.
Okay, but something changed.
Money,
Oh, okay. Get it. Ooh.
and then yeah, that's about it. Still miss Dan Hukel.
Aw,
Shout out. Because
I
you
like
have to say
Dan.
that. Trent likes when people say shout out.
I like Dan
I
Huckel.
love that, dude.
I started to incorporate that in my conversations with people
He was really cool.
because Trent likes that. He's texted me multiple times in the night. Hey, dude, why do people feel the need to say the words shout outs? Shout out to my boys.
Yeah. Shout out.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
And that's what happened this year with me. It's been good.
There you go.
I apologize to you. This is multiple times I've apologized to you because I do make fun of you too rough. To your
Did
face.
you travel anywhere this year?
Nope.
Really?
I didn't go anywhere. This is like the first year I didn't go anywhere to do sound or something.
Wow. What about personally? Did you travel? Anything happen? Anybody show up in your life?
Oh,
we went to a
Gosh, I had to remind you on that one. Okay, but keep going.
And if she hears this, she's gonna be so upset too.
I don't remember.
Dude, spot on.
Shout out, Caleb.
Yeah, that happened.
That?
Yeah, it's going. Just kidding.
She's going to be so
I know.
mad.
Just making. Just You ever? I don't know what it's called.
Wow.
I'm not good at elaborating details on that kind of thing. I'm like real private about that kind of
Oh.
stuff. But that's like number one.
Well, does she have a name, or do we not want to say her name?
Nope, private.
Don't want to say her name.
Nah, man.
So we'll call her Gertrude. So, dating Gertrude and all that. And y'all are happy and having fun. Y'all hang out. She likes coffee. She likes hiking. All that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your 2019 review?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on to Trent. Trent, how was your 2019?
This year was pretty good. Did some traveling. Actually, only went traveling twice. Went to Portland and Seattle, Washington, or Oregon and Washington. Started rock climbing a bunch,
Okay.
which I don't do anymore because I'm about to move away from the gym that I was going to, and I also hurt myself. And then went to New York. Went to a bunch of wineries this summer and breweries with Nathan and Kayla.
Oh, shout out. That's her name.
Rode some horses.
Oh,
took
you know
some
what?
Time lapses.
The horse thing was awesome, dude.
You know, this summer was pretty sweet.
I rode a horse for the first time, and it was
Wait, that was your first time riding
Really?
a horse?
yeah, it was amazing.
Ever?
It was. I felt like a true conquistador.
Nice.
Except we didn't murder anybody, so
Nice.
it was amazing.
That's good.
Yeah, so went out to Enchanted Rock twice. That was super fun. Saw the stars, saw the Milky Way. That was pretty crazy. Went to Palo Duro with Abe. That
Palo
was
Duro.
super cold.
It was cool though.
It
was awesome.
It was very cold though.
Yeah.
Went to Los Maples a couple weeks ago. Might go again before the end of the year.
Nice.
This year was pretty cool. It was this summer was really cool.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. But yeah, it definitely went by really fast. Like
Yeah.
we are in this place, we signed a 12-month lease and our lease is up.
Wow, you've only been in this apartment for a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
It went by really fast.
Yeah.
But
Imagine how fast 2 years will go by.
oh,
you know,
dude,
think
we
about
went,
it.
We went to Austin. I forgot about that.
We went to Austin a ton.
We
I
went
feel
to
like.
Austin. We went and saw that Arizona show.
Dude, that was so dope. So dope.
Yeah, man. I feel like I can't remember what I did at the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was great.
That's dope. I'm going through my old Instagram too and seeing all that.
Isn't
How's
that-
work been? Work been good?
Oh yeah, super busy right now, but that's just the way it is every December.
Yeah.
True that.
That's dope. That's awesome.
But it's all good. Christmas. We're doing some cool stuff
Merry
at
Christmas.
work this
Happy
this
Christmas.
year. We
Merry
did Texas
Christmas.
Christmas a few weeks ago. We
Uh-huh.
had I can't remember her name right now. What was her name? Some girl from The Voice came and sang.
Kelly Clarkson,
No,
Gwen Stefani,
no.
Susan Boyle.
I can't
Oh,
remember her
dude,
name.
Susan Boyle.
We also had this steel guitar player from the Texas Music Hall of Fame, Jody.
Mhm.
I think his name's Jody Cameron. He played steel guitar. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had the Reagan drumline at church this past weekend. It was pretty sweet. They
Yeah.
had all their Macy's Day Parade drum heads still on all their drums. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
yeah, we have a pretty big show this next weekend. That's like the big show. And then Christmas Eve, I work all day. And then after that, after Christmas Eve, I work like one weekend and that's it.
Yeah. That's
So
cool. It's almost time to wrap it up. That's cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
What about you, Abe?
Oh, let me tell you, man, I've been waiting for this. All right. 2019 had some highs, had some lows around October, end of October. But yeah, it was good. I moved home from New York That's like a half
That's-
and half.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
I know.
For some reason, it seems like you've been here for more than a year.
Yeah. So I moved back here end of April. I don't know. Still have mixed feelings on it. I love San Antonio, but I freaking love New York. Maybe third time's a charm. Give me a couple years, and then that'll happen. Third time.
This guy,
Third
man.
time. I know.
You're going to New York.
I'm going to New York at
Pretty
the end of this
soon.
week.
If you go, you're gonna stay there.
It'll give me. I hope so.
I don't
You
ever-
just
I
go
don't-
ahead and stay.
I don't ever want to see you again if you
Ah.
move back.
Hope so. I really do want to go back. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe this trip will get out of my system, but I really want to live there like forever. Anyways, so I moved back from New York. It was good. What are some things I did? Oh, before I left, huge bucket list. I flew on a helicopter, a little doors off helicopter flight and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that. I
let
think
me
I've
pull
got
that
a
up.
picture right there.
I do. I found
With
it.
my dirty old Converse. My dirty Converse in the
Wait,
picture.
how did you get that picture?
It was a doors off helicopter.
He was straight up strapped into a helicopter,
Yeah.
hanging out.
And you just hang to the side.
Oh, dude.
You know?
What if somebody just undid your
So
buckle?
there's so you have your standard seatbelt across your waist, and then you have another one across your body, and then you have a harness. So you're hooked in 3 different times. So it would take you that's like a safety mechanism. You got to do 3 rings on it. But anyways, yeah, you can't really fall out, and it's not as scary as you think it is. Once you're up there, I think you kind of lose perspective of how high you are, because when the helicopter would turn, you would bank, and you'd be looking straight down. You're like, oh god. So that was super dope, and I got a free upgrade to go from a 15-minute
to
flight
first class?
to a 1-hour flight. First class.
You were
First
up there
class
for
helicopter?
1 hour, dude.
No. I'm
It
sorry.
was like 30 minutes.
30. Yes, it doubled the time, 15 to 30 minutes.
I was gonna say,
Which
dude,
that's a long time. When you 30 minutes is actually a really long time because it leaves from right across the water and you just fly up and down Manhattan. It was dope. Yeah. So then I moved home. Went to Austin a lot. Started working for Favor. Shout out. Love saying the word shout out. So I started working for them. So I was up in Austin quite a bit, and yeah, and it was great. Company's been really good. Moved into a new apartment. Finally live in close to downtown San Antonio and all that. It was awesome. I never thought I would live in a studio, but I'm rocking that studio. I love it. Some people don't like a studio apartment.
Hey, it's
I
also
freaking
haunted too,
also
right?
Like it. Well, yeah. So we thought that this girl got murdered by her boyfriend right above me. Turns out, good news, guys. She was murdered across the pool from me, so it wasn't above me.
Oh.
So, anyways, so she was murdered across from me, so it's not above me, but yeah. So I've been going to Austin quite a bit and all that. Maybe this next year, that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go to Austin instead. That's kind of like my 2020 goals. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the year, be working up in Austin at headquarters. So we'll see. But yeah, trying to think what else happened this year. New job, moved back home, started a podcast. And it took off like nobody's business. And then it died the second week. But man, it took off that first week. We freaking killed it. And
oh, the camera just died.
yeah. So, well,
It's all audio from here on out, boys.
time to hit the
Oh.
old dusty
I
trail.
can finally relax. I'm not on camera anymore.
Oh, nobody even watches the video. So, anyways, yeah, we did that. Yeah, it was good. Oh, I went to Seattle for the very first time. Not gonna lie, not the biggest fan of Seattle.
Why?
It's so gloomy and rainy there, man. Like, it almost, you have to work so hard just to be like, all right, let's go do something today. Like, and even everyone I talk to just walks around and is like, hey, it's like, I don't know. There's a reason why it's number 1 suicide and depression rate in the U.S. But it just kind of feels like it's always just all right, I guess I'm not doing anything today because it's all rainy and muggy. I don't know. It was weird when I went there. By the end, Seattle was cool. There was a lot to do, but I could not live there with that type of weather. I would need it to be somewhat sunny and energetic or whatever.
It's always sunny.
And based off of a picture that Trent took this year, I got my vertical up. Oh, they can't see the picture, but anyways, it looked like I jumped 15 feet in the air. And
How did you get that picture?
Trent took this photo, and I think it's the angle of it. I think the ground is literally right there.
Dude, that looks
That's not the
so
horizon line.
Photoshop.
I know.
You can't jump that high.
Yeah. Look, Diami,
gave
did
him
you
a-
Photoshop this or what?
I gave him a little extra bump, you know.
You
I,
said
I knew it.
I lifted him in
He's
the air
doing
a
that
little
like
bit.
sunset jump for anyone that can't see it.
Well, Trent took one, and then Coke took one, and I was like, no, I want to take one. And I was shocked that it came out like that. I was like, oh, wow, it's kind of cool. So
You look like you were gonna get
NBA?
a hug
I look
from
like an
somebody, and they like, and then you tripped,
Disapparated?
and you fell, and then you're
I fell
kissing
upwards?
their belly button.
Wait, kissing my belly button?
No, it like you were gonna give somebody a hug, you
Uh-huh.
tripped, landed on your knees, and now your face is in their belly button,
Oh, my God.
or something else.
So dumb. So that was my year. I don't know what I have going on this next year, though.
I know I
2020.
sounded like my year was just the same, but I had a really good year.
Was it just the same, though?
No, it wasn't. It's
The-
completely different.
It's fine if it was the same.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be ashamed if it was just
I'm
the
not
same.
ashamed. I'm just like,
Don't be ashamed if it was just the same.
maybe I have a hard time explaining details. Maybe.
Well, Trent has a really
like,
easy
man, that
time
guy's a
explaining
loser.
details.
Well,
Hey man, I
it
can't
sounds like
help
he's
it.
reading a script. That kind of sounds like. It sounds like you're reading a script and then you have a hard time reading the script. And you're also as you're reading it, you're like, man, who wrote this script?
Here's what it comes down to: is normally I think a lot
right there,
before
like right there,
I-
dude, like right there.
before I talk. But when I'm on the podcast, I
Mhm.
feel like I don't have enough time to think, so I just start talking. and then,
Gotcha.
you know,
Yeah.
When you know, you know, you knew.
Yeah. I don't know. Trent, what are you going to do this next year? What does 2020 look like for you?
Yeah. What are some things you want to get done?
I think this next year probably just financially be in a better place. We're gonna be saving up for a house. That's one of the reasons why we are moving apartments,
Boring.
is to save some money. Yeah, we need to. We want to buy a house. Like, we're gonna be having kids soon, probably. So
Oh, shoot. This next year, man.
probably not this
Pop
next
'em.
year.
Yeah, it's going to happen, man. You move to the suburbs. That's what's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
Have to.
yeah, I mean, you never know.
It's going to happen. You're going to pop out a baby.
But yeah, mostly just preparation for that, and then I don't know. When you're like trying to save up for a house, it's a big expense.
yeah.
You kind of your plans to like go do a bunch of cool stuff is kind of put on hold. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I got too much exciting stuff planned next year.
Yeah. Well, it still could be an exciting year. Who knows? Nathan,
The
what about
exciting
you?
thing is the
Okay,
goal.
never mind, never mind.
The
Trent's not done.
goal of trying to buy a house. That's the goal. So
Yeah.
that's what we got going on next year.
Okay. That's good. Nathan, what's going on this next year? What you going to do? What you going to do when they
I-
come for you?
Speaking of houses, I want to do some renovations to my home.
Yeah, what you going to do?
I want to do some things to my kitchen.
Oh.
Put some new windows. Get some change some lighting,
Yeah.
some light fixtures.
Wow.
Fix up my fireplace a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want to do as far as like home stuff.
Dope. I hear you on that.
I want to go on some more I want to do some more outdoor stuff. I definitely want to get into hunting more.
Have you hunted before?
Yes.
I've never. I would cry. Like,
Why would you cry?
dude, killing a deer, I don't care. I would totally eat the stuff. Like, I'm not against hunting, killing animals, like some people. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd be, like, real sad. I'd be like, dude, I can't end this deer's life. Like, I
I
would
think
be real sad.
When I was a little kid, I went with my dad. And
Yeah.
the first thing we did was like, all right, let's try. I had like a little bow.
Yeah.
First thing, let's try and kill a rabbit.
Oh, my gosh. Dude,
And
that would
I
make
don't-
me so sad.
And you can eat them and whatever. And the first one I found, I drew back, shot, and this is just like I guess they call them broadheads.
Mm-hmm.
They put them on the arrow when you're like hunting. They're different than the ones you practice with. Anyway,
Yeah.
I shot a little behind, and I remember I shot a rabbit in its butt,
Oh, no.
and it started screaming, crying, like a horrible. And I felt terrible, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I looked at my dad, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Do I go shoot it again? And he was
Yeah.
like, Yeah, he's like, you shot a little low. He took my bow, went right up to it, finished it off.
Ugh. So
But-
sad.
Yeah, but I mean, we ate it.
Yeah.
It's not like we just killed it for fun.
Yeah.
But I want to
good.
get into like hunting some.
How old
do.
were you when?
That happened?
Yeah,
Maybe like 9 or 10.
nice.
It's kind of cool.
I've been around that like since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Because he would go hunting and I'd go with him. And
I would
like
go
doing it.
fishing
I
more.
want to spend more time outside, breathing real air.
Colorado. It's the place to go, man.
I want to go elk hunting in Colorado, with my dad. He goes
move
every year.
to Colorado. Let's all move to Colorado.
There is one thing that I do want to do, which it wouldn't require a whole lot of money, but I do want to hike the Grand Canyon from the it'll probably be north to south rim
Yeah.
hike. It's like 23 miles.
Okay.
That's one thing I want to do this year.
That'll be cool. It's awesome. You should do that. You need to go see the Grand Canyon, though, man. First time?
Well, That's
it's
the
ridiculous.
first time I go. I want to experience it that way by going down in it, rather than just seeing it from up top.
Yeah.
But I'll probably go and scope it out like a day or two before actually hiking it,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to go and get like a hiking permit so you can camp overnight.
Yeah.
So you can like plan your route and whatnot.
Yeah. That'd be cool. It's awesome. Yeah. It's crazy when you see it for the first time. That should be your thing. This next year, let's go check out the Grand Canyon. I'll drive back. I'll fly back. I'm not camping there, but like, I'll go see
Dude,
it.
that's the fun part. I want to go camp
I'll go look at it.
in terrible conditions and try and survive.
Oh,
I want to do it.
gosh.
That's appealing to me.
I mean, camping in the rain sucks real bad.
Ah,
Nah, dude.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
the
if you
worst.
just bring the right gear and try and do it right and just
There's
endure
something
it.
nice at night when you hear like like all the rain. It is kind of nice. I've done that before, but if it's like a big old storm,
Dude, that's such
nah.
a better experience than
It's like hard pass.
I don't know, man. I'm living more of an office life right now, and
Yeah.
I want to get away and
Yeah.
just be away from everyone and just be out in nature.
Do you use your vacation days every year?
I haven't, and I used them this year and tried to do something, and it didn't work out
Yeah.
because of planning.
Yeah.
But I want to do more of that. Just go remote somewhere and
Yeah.
be away from everybody.
Yeah. Well, that'll be cool. Hopefully it happens. Go out and do it. Do your thing.
Well, you wouldn't
Yeah.
go with me.
Have you ever gone camping, Abe?
Yeah.
Where?
Been camping multiple times. So
So I take back what I said about you being the guy on the horse.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
with all the hunters.
No, I've been camping before.
Where?
Bro, I grew up in Boy Scouts.
Oh,
Or is it
dude.
Cubs?
Dude,
No, which one's the older one?
get outta here.
You're an Eagle Scout, dude?
Hell no, I'm not an Eagle Scout. Yo, I stopped at 6th grade. I only joined because we got a free Spurs ticket if we joined.
Well, you were
So I
a
went.
Weebelow.
A wee below, and then what's that right after that? Boy Scout.
No, dude, you stopped there.
No, I went to Boy Scout.
So what? You can make some knots and you hold a flag with your hands
Make
inverted.
make some knots. Learned how to fold a flag. Went camping.
But you got out before any of the
Oh, any of
instructors
the
touched
crazy
you
stuff?
inappropriately?
Yes, shout out Boy Scouts. Shame on you guys. Yeah, I got out before that. I'm a whole mess. Who knows? It's probably though been happening for years, not just started. So, yeah, no, I've been camping and all that.
Where have you gone camping? That's what I'm asking.
All around here, like all
Dude,
the
where?
countryside. Okay, dude, I was a kid. Chill out. I think the last time I went camping was probably actually it was in college.
Wait, camping or glamping?
Camping, it was in a tent. So I'm trying to remember where we went.
How many people were in your tent?
It was me and one other person,
How old was this person?
my age, my friend from school.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, no, it was probably in college. Yeah, we went up north, probably like an hour or two north of here. I don't even know where we went. It was by a river.
Did you say you were in
So-
college? I thought you said you were a little kid.
No, that's the when I started camping. I've been camping since I was a little kid.
Oh,
Scouts and
so
all
when
that.
I asked you who was in your tent, this was somebody in college.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, well,
But
see, you didn't-
earlier, it was his Boy Scout instructor.
Yeah. The one who didn't touch me. None of them touched me. That I know of. Who knows? It's probably hidden back in
Dude,
my
it got all weird right there. Y'all feel that?
It's hidden. It's hidden.
Dude,
It's hidden
Abe.
back in my mind right now.
All right, we'll change the subject.
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back. It's all coming.
Dude, you don't want to go with us?
How come you don't want to go camping with us, man? I think it would really fix a lot of things.
No, it probably wouldn't. Probably make it worse.
No, dude, I think it would.
Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I would just go hang out. Let's go hike the Grand Canyon. Let's go fishing.
But
and
you don't
all
wanna
that.
sleep there.
In order to hike the Grand Canyon, you have to.
It's multiple days of
Yeah.
traveling.
I've been
and you
there
gotta
before. Yeah, I walk down a little bit, walk back up,
Dude, you wouldn't go.
drive it on back.
You seriously wouldn't go camping with us?
No, probably not.
Dude, really?
I'm not really a camper anymore. I'm not a camper anymore. Now I did go overnight in Colorado. I will say I did
How
that.
come you wouldn't go with us?
I'm not into like Texas, Southern camping or anything. Colorado was nice. It was really beautiful, but like
we
the
would
whole
be
like
at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
though.
the Grand Canyon. You wouldn't go?
Probably not.
Abe,
No, I don't
dude,
know. I'm just not into it
you're
anymore.
Just mega disappointing me.
I
right now.
know. I'm just not into it anymore. But camping was cool when I went. So no shame on anyone who loves camping.
Looks like this is going to
If
be the
you
last
like
episode of the
it-
Chew Doing podcast because me and Trent are going to find somebody who likes to go camping with us.
Yeah, it's the Chew Camping podcast.
We're gonna take this up in the wilderness and start
my
podcasting
gosh.
out
Yeah,
in
dude.
the.
What if
in the
that one?
rough.
What if we go one day,
do an off-site podcast.
dude, and we have to live there,
Oh my gosh.
and
For the whole
and we had to
podcast?
do some crazy stuff to survive, and you wouldn't be there.
That does not sound fun to me for
Dude.
whatever reason.
Getting in some scary situations, man, that's a little excitement.
I
no?
want to do the camping. Yo, let's load up an ice chest from HEB. We got everything in there to cook breakfast, lunch,
No,
and dinner.
dude.
Done and done.
No, dude. What if you had to catch your own food?
Nah. Hard pass.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
That
man.
does
You're
not-
gonna, it's gonna hit you hard one day, man, when all the electricity cuts out, and then
That-
my phone doesn't work. Oh,
Yo,
no.
take me at that point. Yo, if it ever comes to like the apocalypse and it's like, yo, we gotta start hunting and gathering, I'm like, nah, I'm
Dude,
good.
I would love to start hunting and
I'm good.
gathering.
I
if
always
that's what it's
watch
called.
like The Walking Dead when they're like, we gotta survive, and I'm like, no, that doesn't end it. I'm done.
Really,
Yeah, I'm good.
dude.
I've
I want.
lived-
I want to be
I've lived
that
enough.
dude that lives in the woods and he sees it all going.
You
down.
know what? Okay. The one place where I went camping in the middle of Africa, in the middle of the
Yeah,
grasslands.
that's like an organized church group, dude. You had
Yo.
all the free bottled water and
No,
everything.
it
Come on,
was
get outta here,
in
dude.
a little tent in the middle of the grasslands.
You
and
saw
look-
live warthogs?
Okay,
Oh, actually, he did see a live warthog.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? All right,
literally
fine.
live warthogs. Como que como. This was on the safari, but
Dude, that's a.
well, that's a safari. We went on a safari, but that's not where we went camping.
Oh,
So,
well,
but
okay.
yeah, we went to the middle of some village, like 2 hours away from everywhere, and went camping.
That's where you went on Facebook
Oh,
Live and you stepped in some sewage, right? Or something?
That was in Guatemala.
Oh.
That was a crazy year. Yeah.
I'm just saying, going camping and doing it the real way seems like a lot more fun than like packing up a
Seems
bunch of.
like a lot more
I-
fun.
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, for you. I don't know. Just not appealing to me. I'm like
I think
Lauren.
it's-
It's like, we don't do what we don't want to do.
I think it's really relaxing.
Yeah,
And
me
you get
too.
you get all set up. You know that you have everything.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have everything. Yeah, you get your ice chest full of everything. You're all set.
No.
You're just relaxing. I'm more of a relaxing camper. Like, let's go
It's
out and let's go
extremely
relaxing.
relaxing.
Let's
Dude.
go relaxing camping to where it's like I don't have to go catch my own food. I don't got to do all that stuff. Let's
Do you
just
not
go
like to?
camping.
You don't like to disconnect or?
We can disconnect. I'm saying it's the whole like.
But
we
you would
gotta
have
go
your
out with
phone
all
on
of
you?
our stuff. No, I can go without my phone.
Dude, Trent, you know who would go camping with us like 100%?
Who?
Dan Hukel.
Oh yeah,
He would totally
survive.
go with us, and he would survive.
He's
easily.
trained on all that.
he would wrestle a bear.
Oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
To the
gosh.
ground.
He would put it in some jujitsu hold, and the bear would knock out.
Danny Hukel listening? Is he
I don't know,
listening?
man.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Hope he is. That would be awesome.
And
I do.
Rojas would go camping with us
Oh yeah, Rojas would be
for
cool.
sure. He's like an experienced camper,
He knows what he's doing. So take Rojas.
dude. But we want you to go with us.
Hard pass. Hard pass. I'm just not really a camper. Not my thing.
You don't like any kind of. You wouldn't go hunting.
I go fishing.
So if somebody gave you a gun, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna set you up. Here's a gun. You can stay in this like a tree blind, and you just wait and stalk. And all you have to do is show up, get up early, go climb up a little tree, and you sit there and you wait until something pops out. Would you do that?
Well, now that you put it like that, no, probably not. Still,
Why?
it's just not appealing to me. Like I'm just like,
Okay, fair
It doesn't
enough.
sound like fun. I see all my friends
It's
like
a
from high
city
school.
slicker.
City Slicka. City Slicka. Yeah, I see all my friends that do that, and I'm like, that does not.
Like it?
Look
Does
like
it seem
a
like it's too
blast
much
to me.
work and it
It
takes the
just
fun
doesn't sound
enjoyment out
fun
of
to
it?
me. Like, cool, I'm gonna sit in this tree, chilling, gonna go kill this
Oh,
animal,
man.
have to drain its blood. And all. It's just,
I 100 take back what I said about
Yeah.
the hunters thing.
yeah, it does not. It doesn't
You're gonna be the
appeal to
village
me.
like jester.
Hell yeah, do that as long as it's in a city.
Yeah, you'd
City
wear
Slicker.
you'd wear like little socks and
The little pointy shoes with the bells on them,
yeah, and
with the hat with the bells.
the hunters would drive by on their horses and they would mock you.
You already do that, so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
maybe I would be a hunter.
So yeah, no, I wouldn't go camping though. Put me in the city all day. Prep my food for me.
Abe, I think you should go camping with us, and this coming year you should make it a point to get out of your comfort zone and
Yeah, dude.
try something new with us.
You know what? Y'all plan it, and then you invite me.
We are inviting you now.
Well, you're not going to plan it. Once you plan it and invite me, then I will seriously consider it. I will consider it.
but I won't have fun knowing if you're not having fun.
So I probably won't be having fun.
See, then
so
I
that's
won't-
why I probably won't go.
Because then you'll make me feel guilty, like, oh man, we had to bring Abe and he's not feeling it and he's having a bad time.
That's why I probably just. And there's plenty of people that won't go camping, and that's fine. I'm just not a camper. We've been on this topic for like 20 minutes. I'm not a camper. I'll go with y'all to Grand Canyon. I'll go to the hotel down the street or whatever, but yeah, not a camper. I don't know.
Man, all
There's
right.
something about it.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I did it, it was fun, but I was like, nah.
Would you
Other
get
than
on a boat and go somewhere?
I would get on a boat and go somewhere. Like a cruise? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh my gosh!
Talking like a cruise, right?
Would you go deep sea fishing with us?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I would totally. Yes.
Oh, we should
Okay,
do that this
let's
next
go.
year
Yes.
then.
Let's
I
go
would said
deep
I'd
sea
go
fishing.
fishing. Fishing would be dope.
Deep sea fishing, you'd go?
The only place I've been fishing is at Camp Tejas. Like the little
Trash.
pond, little pond fishing where you just
Trash.
catch a little bass base.
Would you go wade fishing with us?
I
That's
don't
where
know
you-
what that is.
Okay, well, you get a belt, right?
That's me.
And you have like a knife and you have like your fishing rod.
Okay.
You have to carry everything in and your little bucket full of bait.
Okay.
Everything has to float.
Okay.
You get some giant water boots and
Ooh.
you just slowly walk into the ocean up to about your waist and then
I
you
would do
just
that.
cast out and go fishing.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do fly fishing. That looks really cool.
That looks too
In Colorado, I
to
always
me.
saw so many people doing it, and it looked freaking dope. It looked awesome. Yeah, I would try that out.
difficult. Okay, well, good to know you go fishing at
I would
least.
for sure go fishing.
But you would die in the wilderness.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do with the fish though. Once we caught it, bring it in, be like, I don't know what to do. Do we
Do you
gut
know
it?
how to
Do
gut
we-
it?
No, I don't know how to do anything. You're surprised by that?
Dude, you eat fish.
Yeah, you know where I buy it
My
from?
parents
Whole
gave you
Foods.
fish though.
Yeah, I know.
Did you eat it?
Yes, and it's not gutted. Well, it was gutted, but like I didn't have
Yeah.
to do any of the work.
You
No.
don't. You can't see that and try and get the.
This is literally what a city slicker does. They go buy their food. Yeah. Here's the deal. I'm supporting small businesses when I do this. So shout out to all the small businesses out there supporting you
You're
guys.
supporting pollution.
Yeah, supporting small businesses, man. All these wild caught salmons, they are taking up place in our ocean. So I'm going out and I'm supporting them. So, yeah. But I'll go fishing with you guys. How about that?
Thanks.
I'll go fishing with
I've
you.
actually gone to the grocery store with you, and you do not buy. the
Okay, I
wild-caught
have
salmon.
bought. It's certain
You
times.
buy
Abe's
the
Abe's a
farm
tilapia
the farm
kinda
raised.
guy.
Oh, I have had tilapia. It's not.
You
too
like
bad. Not too bad.
poop fish?
I
huh?
get that farm raised salmon, responsibly farmed. It's cheap. It's on sale. It's like $8.
I think a lot. I asked the guy at HEB.
Uh huh.
He's like, "Hey man, I'm just curious. Like, where does all this farm fish come from?" He's like, "Ah, that stuff's from Mexico."
Probably so.
And I was like,
Not surprised.
Word?
The best fish I've ever had, Seattle. We went to the what's that place called? Pike's.
Red Lobster?
Yes, Red Lobster. Yeah, cheese biscuits. Ooh, shomba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. The whatchamacallit, the salmon.
Oh,
we
Long
got
John
there.
Silver's. My bad.
Long John's. No, that's not that's not salmon. That's cod. Real good cod, by the way.
Oh,
I always thought it was catfish. But anyways,
You went to the market?
Pike's Place Market. Got that fish there. They had like smoked salmon. It was fresh, and it was so good. I've never had smoked salmon that tastes that good.
Well, they're on the coast, man.
Yeah, dude. That's the nice thing about living near a coastal city, especially somewhere over there, because they're getting that like Alaskan salmon.
That is true.
Yeah, no, it tasted literally some of the best salmon I've ever had, and it's super cheap because they got so much of it there. So yeah.
When I went there, it was insanely crowded. Did you go early in the morning or what?
We went during a weekday. No, it wasn't too bad. It was not that bad. Went to the gum wall, did all that, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. Shout out to Seattle. You were freaking awesome. It was good. Oh my god.
Do you have any? Do you have any New Year's resolutions that you want to?
This next year, like, wait, New Year's resolution? Oh, yeah. For this next year, New Year's resolution, I'm trying to get back into like running and running shape. I want to do at least the half next year, the half marathon, or a full marathon. Honestly, if I could do the full, I've done 9 half marathons. I would love for my 10th one to be a full marathon. So we'll see. I want to do that.
When do you want to do that?
I mean, at least by next year. They don't really do a lot of like runs here around the spring or the summer, just with like heat and temperature and all that. So most Texas runs are like they stop in March, maybe April, and then they don't pick up until like October and later on. So yeah, if I could do that, I would love to do the half or the full again. But then also my other one still, I really want to try and find like a really good job in ATX, Austin.
Would you
Awesome.
ever travel somewhere to do a marathon? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, do they? Like, is there any cool ones?
yes.
Big
So,
ones.
New York would be amazing. So you have to put your name in a lottery for that one. New York would be cool. The Disney World one would be awesome. The Vegas one, that one's awesome because it's at night. They close down the entire strip. And so you run, a lot of it's on the Vegas strip. So that one's pretty dope. I'm trying to think where else. Boston, you have to qualify for. Yeah, but I would do that. I want to do a full marathon. I want to do another Tough Mudder this year. I've done 2 of those. Tough Mudders are a blast. Would y'all ever do a Tough
You
Mudder?
just destroy your nice running shoe, expensive running shoes. Is
No,
that,
you
is
don't
that
even.
how that goes?
You don't even buy like nice ones. You buy the cheapest ones you can find, man, because they're just you throw them away afterwards and they donate them. Would y'all ever do
What's
a
the distance for that?
Tough Mudder? Is anywhere from 10 to 12 miles, and then about every half mile there's like an obstacle. So whether it's just jumping off of this giant plank into a lake or a huge mud pit you have to swim underwater in or something like that, like, yeah, I would say that. So,
It sounds pretty terrible.
dude,
Just
it's
running in wet shoes.
so freaking awesome. It's a blast. It's so much fun. Everyone does it. Everyone's helping each other out. It's a blast. I would do it again. I've done 2. They're freaking awesome. So a Tough Mudder and a full or a half marathon, just to add on. That would be dope.
We have some friends who just ran a full marathon.
And it was their first run, like race, wasn't it? Like they haven't done halves or anything, have they?
I don't know. I mean, I know they were literally training for
Yeah.
a year straight. So
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me that they did it.
Yeah.
Like they put in the training for it, but I haven't done anything like that.
Yeah. No, we should. Let's
I
do
don't
it.
really have a desire to. I mean, if you were gonna do it, I would be like, I might do that with Abe, but I don't really personally have a
Yeah.
desire. Like I would never just go and do a half marathon by myself.
Yeah.
But I have been running a little bit more lately, and
Yeah.
I just want to be able to run like 3 miles, no problem.
Yeah.
and it hasn't taken that long, and I'm almost there. But
That's dope. Yeah, I ran tonight, man. I think I told you, like, my warm-up used to be 3 miles, and tonight I was running, like, a mile. I was like, oh, my God, it's the worst thing ever. But
did you run on the
Oh, well.
treadmill, or
Get
you
back
ran,
up there.
You ran out?
I went to the Riverwalk and ran from the Pearl downtown. So did a mile and back.
You know,
So-
I've done that, and I don't know. It's like depending on where you run,
Mm-hmm.
it's like if you're running on a treadmill and you have the screen in front of you that tells you exactly where you're at, like in your mile.
Uh-huh.
It just drags on because you're just like watching the
Oh, yeah.
fractions of a mile like
Yeah.
tick by really slow. running on the Riverwalk is kind of the same thing. I feel like it's not a like there's a lot to see, but it just seems like a very slow run.
Yeah. Well, I know exactly like where to start and where the end is for the mile and then the 2 mile mark. So like I've kind of learned that, so it's nice. I know exactly just where I need to get. I'm like, okay, once I hit this part of the bridge, then that's 1 mile, and then I know once I hit downtown right by Asana or whatever, that's 2 miles. And so I know exactly where it's at. So that's kind of nice. I hate looking at numbers. I'd rather just run till I know right where I'm going to hit a mile. And then my watch will like be like, you did it. You're not dead. So, yeah.
That's what your watch sounds like?
It sounds like Chris D'Elia. Just
You think Chris D'Elia sounds like that?
Kind of sometimes. He's got a little bit of something.
Like
So,
a giraffe?
Yeah.
He just reminds me of Big Bird, like an
Oh
angry
my
Big
gosh.
Bird.
An angry drunk, but he's not drunk. He doesn't drink. Big Bird.
He just reminds me of angry
Yeah.
Big Bird.
Wait, so Nathan, what are your resolutions? Trent, you did yours already, right? Have we done ours? Here,
Yeah,
y'all
he-
do both of
he
y'all's.
He did his.
He wants to travel more. He wants to go camping.
I know
What
I've
about you,
told
Nathan?
Trent a lot, and he's probably rolling his eyes when I say this, but me and Trent go way back recording music, right?
How long? Y'all known each other for what, like 10 years?
Yeah. And I originally met him because I wanted to record music, and he was the dude recording music.
Uh-huh.
So I have all these.
Wait, so what's your 2019?
Let me
What's your
s- let me-
2020?
I want to make some music that I can present online for people to listen.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
So you want to have a SoundCloud.
I
That's
don't know
what you
about a
want.
SoundCloud. I
You're
just
gonna
want to.
put
This is
your-
what I want to
You're
do.
going to put your audio wave out there?
This is what I want to do. I
Go
have
check out my
I have
SoundCloud.
Facebook, right? I have Facebook.
Fable? A Fable?
I want to be like, hey, I made this. You can listen to it on Spotify.
Okay.
And
That's
then
dope.
that's it. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to play music live somewhere
'Kay.
unless it ever got to that point,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But I just want to release
That'll
some
be dope.
music. And there's a lot of obstacles to try and do it. And maybe I'm waiting
you
for
already have
stuff
the
to
music.
be too perfect.
You already have the music. I see you playing your guitar all the time. Just record that shit. Damn it, I cussed again. I'm getting real bad. I'm getting real
dude.
bad, man. This is the second week in a row.
You can really tell the people you're hanging out with, huh?
So episode 10 and 11, Abe lets his guard down.
Dang.
It's been out of ministry too long.
But yeah, I do. I want to record some music and post it on Facebook. That's all I want to do this
Yeah.
next year. I want to do it. Trent's like, whatever, dude. You're never gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I have waited for stuff to try and line up to where, because it costs money to go somewhere nice.
It does.
'Cause
But
you-
dude, you
'cause
save
you-
up all your money. Travel.
You wanna.
Let's
you
go
wanna
travel.
No, that's, dude.
You don't like to travel and go visit places? Like fun trips places? You
No,
stay
that's
here
cool.
all the time.
I know.
See, the way
I would
you
rather
don't-
invest that into my music.
the way what the hell are you doing with it?
Well, there's things.
If
you
you're
have
going to invest into your
okay.
music, then you better start posting it.
Okay.
If y'all
but
don't know,
there's a lot of
guys,
stuff.
I'm looking at the camera. Nathan's a really good guitar player. You
There's-
need to go
there's
listen
a
to
lot
his
of there's a lot of stuff that
Instagrams.
goes into it. If you're somebody who likes something that's quality recording,
Mhm.
that's not cheap.
Okay.
There's a lot of factors that play into making things sound good. Yeah, you can just record things any old way, but dude, me and Trent, especially Trent,
Okay, so
I mean, he puts
just
a lot of detail on sound
it
and the way
happen.
things sound. It's not. It's got it. As if you're gonna make it your own, you want it to be a certain way, and there's a lot of money involved in
So
trying to
everyone
make it that way.
listening, y'all need to keep Nathan accountable. Okay, what set it? You want by this summer to release something?
Yeah, if I could do it by the summer,
Not say if. Why don't you just say I'm gonna do it
yeah,
by this summer?
I'm gonna do it by the summer.
Okay, by June 1st, because that's the start of summer.
Oh, Trent's gonna try and prove me wrong.
Nathan's gonna.
No, there's this sign that we have in our green room at church, and I'm trying to think of what I can, because I don't remember exactly.
we've
what
already
it
lost all of
says.
our listeners.
It's like if you want something, it basically covers all the grounds of like something that's cheap or inexpensive, something that doesn't take a whole lot of time, and that's something that's quality. And it's like you have to choose 2 out of the 3 things. Like so, it's like You can, if you want something fast, it's not going to be cheap.
Hey, no, man.
If you want something good quality, it's like there's a bunch of different factors. You can only choose 2 out of the 3 things.
So so if I want something that I'm gonna put my name on and be like I made this and recorded this, I want it to be perfect.
So when do you want to release it?
That's not what I'm talking
So
about.
it's got to be sometime this year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's good and cheap, won't be
That's it.
fast. Fast and good won't be cheap. Cheap and fast won't be good.
There you go.
Yeah. So it can't be cheap and fast. I can't just put it out. It has to be quality
Okay.
because I'm somebody who likes
So
things of quality.
Pick a time and then decide. Okay,
no,
if I
you
want
can't
it
rush
sooner,
stuff like that, man.
I'm not telling you to rush. I'm telling you to pick a time.
There's a specific artist I like to
So,
listen to, and
let's
it
do-
took them over 10 years.
Okay, so December. But you made
to
this a New
make
Year's.
and release an album.
We're not talking about your artist friend. We're talking about you just said a New Year's resolution that you're going to do it this
Okay.
year. So you have to do it by December
I don't
31st.
have to do it. I can
You
really
have a-
work at getting it done.
You have a, but then it shouldn't be your New Year's resolution then. I'm just saying, bro. You wanted to do it this year.
Okay,
Freaking
no.
do it. Let's
all
do
right,
it.
All right. Okay.
But it's not something that you just do. It's something that you kind of chip away at and make progress
And
on.
you know
what?
So,
In a sense, I have done a lot of chipping away in
Hell
progress
yeah.
because I have
Hell yeah.
like all the recorded demos of stuff that I want is
Okay.
recorded. The ideas are there, but getting a good sounding room and recording it and having the time off to record it, having
You got
the-
a ton of vacation days,
having,
bro.
having a certain amount specific pieces of gear that work together
Okay.
at one time.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff, man.
Cool. I'm happy. I'm going to be excited to see it this next year because you said it, so now you have to do it.
All right.
So do it this year.
Okay.
Release it.
That's the one thing tugging away at me
Hell yeah.
that I'm going to get done.
Get it done. 1 year.
Yeah.
December 31st. This time next year on the Chew Doing podcast, we'll still be doing it. It'll be episode 30-something.
We will be doing it still.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, we are.
Yeah. So then, a year from now, we'll be listening to Nathan's mix. It's going to be our intro. Why don't you write us an Nathan?
Oh, I should do it.
Why don't you write us an intro? We're like copywriting stuff right now. So like, just
I
like
can do that. I could totally do that.
Yeah. And then that's how it's going to get out to all of our thousands of listeners. Oh, I just hit myself with the mic. So,
Well,
just
if
saying.
you wouldn't have moved it in the beginning, it would have
Just
been
saying.
fine.
Just saying. Taking us all the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
That was our.
Well, guys.
I think we're gonna end the year on those good notes.
And the year on a
I'll
good
just
note.
try not to make fun of you as much. In recapped, and then you're gonna
Yeah.
post
Run
on
some,
Instagram. You're gonna die if technology ends.
Yeah.
Trent, he's gonna work on his ponytail because he hasn't cut his hair, and that's it.
Dope.
Sweet.
Make it happen. For all y'all out there, chase your dreams. Remember, if it's good and fast, it ain't cheap. And if it's cheap and fast, it ain't good. And if it's fast and good, it ain't cheap. We out 2020.